for your Indiana Pacers. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Aaron Neesmith. At guard, 6'3", number 2, Andrew Nembhard. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other forward, 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach is Rick Carlisle. Fans, that is your Indiana Pacers.
We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges, and it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. To take a look at the Pacers, they're looking to close it out tonight.
A golden opportunity here on their home court. If they're to advance to the finals, no better time than now.
Now, here's Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. There's the pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Here's Turner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
It's to Anunoby. And there's the drive. And they pick up 2.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. He'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Runs in the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And really, despite that miss, they had a solid start offensively.
Hart, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Passes it to Neesmith. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And the 3 off target.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Halliburton. And that's collected by Brunson. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Hart. They pick out to Anunoby. Buries it from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Once again,
here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. You look at Nembhard, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release. And, of course, Aaron Neesmith.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Brunson finds Hart. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Hart. Brunson's got his second basket of the night. Halliburton against Brunson.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New York?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
They get it again. Towns, and the layup's good off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Halliburton with the bucket.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Here's Brunson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And a switcher also for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. 4-point game. Over Bridges. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Brunson outside. Here's Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
7'1" wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
Here's Halliburton. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 4. Anunoby right side. Can't connect from the right block. Now here's Neesmith. Guarded closely. Count it.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner. The willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
Now the pass to Robinson. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Ryan's checked in for Turner. And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Halliburton outside. It's rebounded by New York. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And here's Brunson. After Obi Toppin was able to get the triple. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
Now, here is Halliburton. Defended by McBride. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's off on the second. Here's Robinson, and finally they hit one. Robinson's got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the Pacers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
In for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Still scoreless. Over to the wing. And stolen by Anunoby. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
And here's Brunson. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And both free throws good for Brunson. Now Chapin. Here's Nesmith. And that one released in time, but no good. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his... And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Shepard in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. To the wing on the left. Toppin against Hart. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
They get a hand on it. Inside. Hart, that's good.
Josh Hart.
Hart's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Here's Halliburton.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Indiana making a change here. Neesmith is checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Outside, Towns. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. To the paint. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Anunoby. Here's Hart. And he makes good on the layup. Hart's got 6.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Back to Mathurin. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Stolen by Anunoby for the finish. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's Neesmith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Towns. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For Indiana, Aaron Neesmith, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Neesmith nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 10. Over to the left wing. And here's Brunson outside.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
That one falls.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brunson the pass to Towns. Bridges outside. That 3 off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point
2
lane.
minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson caps off the break.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Neesmith can't get it to go. New York shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Yep, that one goes. And now a 12-point New York lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Knicks have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Driving the lane, and Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Here's Neesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. New York leading by 14. Shoots from the right block. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The Knicks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Here's Brunson. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
A double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard. Mitchell So Robinson's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Tapping inside. Robinson on him. Doesn't go for him. To the middle. Here's Achua. But dunk by Achua.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always.
The Knicks.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in the sold-out arena for the Knicks. They look absolutely determined to make sure this series goes the distance. And as well as they played in the first half, a Game 7 at this point appears all but inevitable. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Mikal Bridges. Corners out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Halliburton hits them both. The Knicks leading by 16. Brunson surveying the D. Towns for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
For 3.
Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. The Pacers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. As to Siakam. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Siakam's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's New York. 16-point lead. Towns up top. Shoots the three. The fader. The shot will not fall.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacers.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
For New York, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he makes both free throws. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. From deep. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The deep must be more physical with him.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Brunson kicks to Hart. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Count that bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Bridges, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 15. Pass to Halliburton. Basket counts. Halliburton's got 13 points in the second half alone.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. And then for New York. Robinson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Goes up on the block, and he hits the jumper for 2. Robinson's got 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's Bridges. 8 points for him. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And now it's Toppin running. He can go all the way. And Toppin throws it down.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Achua, no good. Pacers trail by 11. Toppin with it. He has 5. Neesmith. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Outside Robinson. Right wing from outside the arc. Another shot. Pacers with the rebound. 1:10 left to play in the third. Here's Neesmith. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Assist goes to Mikal
Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. A nice shot by Neesmith.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brunson outside. It's deflected. Toppin with the steal. The pass to Neesmith. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Bridges misses. Here's Indiana. They're on a 17-6 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. With the fadeaway. A nice shot by Neesmith. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Brunson outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the officials working in concert with the league's replay center to make an expeditious review. No room for error in a game of this magnitude.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after the replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So, good call, fellas.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Knicks lead by 5. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nembhard. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Outside Robinson. McBride passes to Brunson. Fires the 3. There's Brunson from deep.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Here's Toppin. A second chance effort. And stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And New York with a change here, too. Haynes checked in. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 15 points in just the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's McBride. Nembhard covering. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he
The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Towns. Front past the arc. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. Payne kicks to Anunoby. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Payne. Anunoby against Mathurin. Towns, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Hart has it in the corner. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Halliburton looking around. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 41.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's in there. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Everyone, let's get excited.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
You know, he focused on taking high percentage shots that really came naturally within the offensive game plan and flow. I really liked how he played to his strengths on the offensive end, and as a result, he shot a really good percentage from the floor in this one.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. Anunoby, good.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Halliburton drives in. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Jalen Brunson is checked in for Cameron Payne. And so here is New York. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now, here's Bridges. Neesmith covering. Pacers trail by 5. Siakam outside. Back to Neesmith. Buries it down low. Neesmith has got 10 points in just the second half.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Bridges with the steal. Poked away. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. It's deflected. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Brunson. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 15 feet away, it's in!
Showing time and time again, he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
Halliburton for three. Kept alive.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby against Halliburton to tie it up. It's good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
He's just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
New York calls timeout.
Get loud right now. Time to get up and make some noise, everyone.
Here's Brunson.
Pacers foul. Aaron Nesmith. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York. Jalen Brunson.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And Nemhard has it in the corner. Halliburton outside. Off target from downtown. So a close game sees New York take this one. I think, Greg, they played with a little more relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.